Alright, so tonight's job is hopefully lay the upper branch line here and put some cork underneath this sectional track, maybe even replace it with flex track, and then install the straight. Now, as Blue Peter would say, here's one I made earlier. So this was my MDF. Not quite sure what thickness this is, but here's my finger for scale. Sorry, no coin for scale, just the finger. And what I've done is, this is the underside. I've prepared it already. I have used my Dremel tool to route 2 channels in the underside here. And you can see here I've got some give in it, so I can put some suitcase connectors in. And at key points, such as here, there's another one here, I have just used some silicone gel, just bath sealer, to attach the bus wire to the underside. This end I have put in a little chocolate box type connector here, so that I can connect up the next removable piece here, which is the curves. And at this end I have put an RCA jack, which is going to plug into the bus underneath the layout. So let's turn this over.
Let's go and lay in the cork now. I'm going to use some silicone sealant and simply press the cork in place, and as I go around the bend I will pin as I go. And now for something I haven't seen anywhere else. I decided to use this laser level, which is a spirit level with a laser on it, for laying the straight part of the track. So I'm shooting a line down to the end of my module where the curve is going to start, and I'm going to lay the cork with this being the center line of the cork. So I'll use the silicone in the same way that I did before. Put the silicone down, put down the cork, and keep the cork flush with the line that the laser is throwing out, hopefully keeping the whole section nice and straight. Right, so the cork is all down. It's time to install the track. It's all flex track, and I'm just using regular track pins to secure the track to the cork. Since it works so well for the cork, I'm going to use the laser to help me lay the track straight and have the track pin holes be shot right down the middle by the laser as I go. I've taken up the baseboard for around the curve, and it's time to Dremel out the grooves underneath for the bus wires to lay in. So what I'm doing is taking a pass with the Dremel tool, getting the depth to roughly take the width of the wire. Once I'm comfortable with that, I'm just freehanding a groove underneath the baseboard that follows the contour of the curve and is about 1/4 to 1/2 inch inset from the edge of the baseboard, so that I'll have room for the wire and any suitcase connectors that I need underneath to. And here's what I'm using to seal the wires to the bottom. Just regular silicone caulking gel. A little dab will do you. Press the wire in place and leave it to set.
Okay, so you can see from the wires under here, I now have that module on the layout. It's mounted on same structure of carriage bolts through wood. We have it here, and it's held in place by one very small screw. But here we have laid the golden spike. I have laid the track and the cork, didn't want to bore you with that, for the upper level. And I literally just finished putting the final track pin in place. So the upper level of the branch line has been laid. I used the technique that I showed earlier of a laser level to try and ensure that the track was straight, and I tried to shoot it down the middle. So you can see here, there's the track pin. We have right here, you can see the laser on my finger. And if we go all the way down, you see a track pin right under my finger there. And we keep going down. Sorry, there's Modeler's Life in the background. And hopefully you can see down here, like by the time we hit down here, there's a laser light, and there's a track pin reflecting the light. So, it's a branch line, so it's not supposed to be totally straight, but it's not like this piece of branch line down here where I tried to do it using a ruler. You can see right off the bat there. Now look at those wiggles down the track. When we compare that where we use the laser. Hopefully that difference is clear. So I do have power to the track. I have yet to solder the feeder wires, so I have it wired, and here's the ultimate test. If I've done my job properly, when I apply these wires to the track, I will not get a short. So here we go. Black, red, no short. Now I'll reverse it. Uh-oh, still no short, which means my bus is not getting power. Otherwise, if I was to do this, I should get a short. Damn! So here we go. I'm quite pleased with the degree of soldering I got in here. So this is the branch line. Feeders are wired in, and I've confirmed I have power.